The IFP, ANC, DA and NFP coalition has emerged victorious in KwaZulu-Natal. The IFP's Ntuli has been elected premier. Now, for more on this, we're joined by the DA KwaZulu-Natal leader, Francois Rodgers. Francois, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon on Newsfeed PM. Let's get straight into it. We do know that KZN now does have a new premier in the form of the IFP's Ntuli, backed by your party. Would you say that this is a step in the right direction?
Good afternoon, Martha, and good afternoon to your viewers. Indeed, it's a step in the right direction. If you recall, I've said it previously, after the municipal elections, we had started engaging with the MK Freedom Party, and particularly with Thami and Ntuli, where there were hung municipalities, and we'd put together a service delivery pact so that we could assist them where they needed our support. And that was a way of us engaging and starting a relationship. And our entire focus was obviously towards 2024, because we realized the writing was on the wall and there would be no majority party in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. So I do believe it's a step in the right direction. We saw that writing on the wall, and we've started that relationship, and we're excited. And obviously we also congratulate Thami and Ntuli on his appointment. And we look forward to working with the partners in this new government of the province of KwaZulu-Natal.
Now, you say that you had already started working with the IFP as well, obviously prior to this, on that service delivery pact, looking ahead of those local government elections coming up. But now it seems that that opportunity presented itself much sooner than anticipated.
Well, indeed. But again, as I say, Martha, I think the writing was on the wall that there would be no majority party after this election in 2024. And that is what gave us the red light to say, listen, we need to look at like-minded political structures and political parties in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, so that come the election, and there is no 50% majority for one party, we've already started that process of working together, understanding the dynamics between the two political parties. And I think that is a positive sign that we saw that, and we started this process some years ago.
Now, for the residents of KZN, what would you say brings confidence and inspires confidence about Thami Ntuli?
Well, I think he comes across as a statesman. We've worked with him in local government now. We understand him. We've seen his leadership skills. We have seen him as an individual who puts priorities at the doorstep of the residents and of the citizens of the province of KwaZulu-Natal. And I think that's important. You know, very often politicians put their own political perspectives ahead of those of the electorate and of the residents. And I think that's the one thing that has struck me with Thami. Thami is also very amenable to engage and to look at solutions, joint solutions between political organizations. Because, of course, the honeymoon's going to end in this partnership in the province. And then what we've got to establish is leaders within our political parties who will put the needs of the people first, as I said in the provincial legislature yesterday, to all parties. Now, we've been campaigning now for the last year. We've made promises to the people of the province of KwaZulu-Natal. And we now have to ensure that collectively we deliver on those promises once the Premier-elect has sworn in his new cabinet.
Now, as we know, you've mentioned as well that, of course, no one single party won the province outright. However, there is one party who did get majority of the voters' votes there too, but they're not going to be a part of this government. For those who say, like those in the opposition, the EFF, were saying that this shouldn't be the case, the one who got the biggest slice of the pie should be one leading this. What do you say to that?
Well, Martha, we're talking about democracy. And democracy allows that coalitions can be formed. You know, if you don't have a 50% majority, plus majority, and those in in competition have a 50% majority, that is what the electorate told us. They told us they weren't happy with the current situation, and obviously we had to find like-minded people. Now, it was very interesting yesterday in the legislature. You know, at some point we've got to learn to let our own political ambitions go. Yesterday in my speech to the legislature, I called on all parties in the province to work together to deliver on the mandates, including now the MK and the EFF, who've become opposition. And the howling and the catcalls and the jeering tells me one thing, that clearly the MK and the EFF are not interested in the promises they made.